these Quest 3 games just got some huge visual upgrades. Starting off with Green Hell VR. I saw a trailer a little while ago that said that Green Hell VR had gotten a Quest 3 visual update. And to be honest, I hadn't actually jumped in to Green Hell VR since it launched way back on Quest 2. It's not my type of game, and I'm not good at it. So I thought, what the heck? Let me jump in and see if this trailer is actually showing how much better this game is. So I jumped in for a short period of time, and I just explored the jungle. And I'm not sure how choppy the footage is you're seeing right now on screen. I got some frame drops because I was recording, but it's gorgeous now. It is so much higher resolution. If you've played Green Hell VR in the past and enjoyed it, but maybe didn't care for the visuals of the game, or it wasn't quite up to par with what you would like, highly recommend to jump in and check it out. Plus, I discovered they have a tourist mode for the story, so you can play through the whole story without enemies and without things trying to kill you in the forest, which is literally what my least favorite part is. I know it's a survival game, and I should have to survive in the game, but I just enjoy stories, and I love the environment. I don't want to have to worry about stepping on a rattlesnake or a scorpion stinging me and then getting leeches all over me and killing me. That's just not enjoyable for me. I don't know if it is for you. So I jumped in and played some tourist mode, and I had a blast. The visuals are just so much crispier. It's so much clearer. You can see there's way more detail. In everything you pick up, there's more detail. And the rocks have like a shine on them from the sun, and everything overall was surprising to me just how much better Green Hell VR looked on the Quest 3. If you haven't checked out the game or have been waiting for an update to this game, I highly recommend checking it out, because not only did it get an upgrade to the visuals, it also got like this gardening update where you get to grow different plants, and also got the multiplayer update recently as well where you can play multiplayer. So there's a lot going for this game. If you haven't checked it out in a long time, I highly recommend checking out Green Hell VR. But that's not the only game that got an update. Also getting an update recently, or I'm not sure how recently, but just a little while ago, I think, is Iron Rebellion. I was actually shocked at how good this game looked on the Quest 3. I don't know if it's had visual updates besides the one they just launched, which adds lighting inside of the cockpit from the outside. So like environmental lights will affect the lighting in the cockpit, which is way more realistic. But I played this game again back on the Quest 2, and if you haven't tried this and you like mech games, currently it's only multiplayer. You can play with just bots, but it's just like multiplayer matches, although they are working on a single-player solo campaign, which I really can't wait for, because the way that this game plays is fantastic. It is so satisfying to turn on your mech in this game, which is done by actually physically flipping switches and physically pushing buttons, changes things in your cockpit, and the fighting is fantastic. It's like Mech Warrior, but the ultimate version of that in VR. So satisfying and so much fun to play. And visually, I was stunned at how good the game looks now on the Quest 3. If you haven't played that in a while or have never played it, this is the best looking and playing mech game on the Quest, in my opinion, of this style. There are other great ones too. This one, though, takes the cake for feeling like you're really inside of a mech. Like you're playing as a person inside of a mech, not playing as a mech. It's fantastic. Highly recommend checking it out. By the way, there are links down in the description to these games. If you haven't checked them out and you want to buy them, there's links right down in the description. Last on here seems like an odd choice, because it's a game that is a little bit simple, and it's been on the Quest since the original Quest. But I was surprised at how much content this has now and how good it actually looks. This is Epic Roller Coaster. If you've never tried it, please hear me out. Give this a shot. It's free. Yes, it's roller coasters, but there's actually a couple of other modes that allow this to be a little more fun than just riding roller coasters. You can ride the coasters in the game, which looks great, and they recently updated it, which is why it's on this list, to add in dynamic shadows, which does a lot more than you would think. I played the dinosaur level and rode through that, and you can see the shadows of all the dinosaurs. On screen now you're seeing a clip that they shared, and you're seeing that you can see your shadow of your actual car. I didn't get to a spot where I could look out and actually do that, or maybe I wasn't paying attention. I was having too much fun. But when the sun shines on your car or your car, you can actually see it on the ground. Makes for a very realistic feeling when you're playing something like this. But of course, there's not just riding on a roller coaster. You can also play a shooting mode where you have to shoot targets, and it's actually quite difficult throughout the game. Or you could do a racing mode as well. But there are a ton of levels. There are several free ones, but there are amazing DLCs, everything ranging from SpongeBob to real-world locations and even some amazing adventure-style locations. Lots of really cool stuff. If you haven't played it and you want to just enjoy passive VR or some, basic VR with some guns, and you want to see some cool dynamic shadows and experience a really fun game, which the dinosaur one's it's great. It's a classic. I love that one. I've played it before. It's so good. If you haven't played it, highly recommend checking it out. Again, there's a link down in the description to that as well. And there's a lot of amazing DLC that I need to buy now to try because I haven't tried it in a very long time, and it was way better than I remember it being. But there you go. That's the 3 gaming updates I have for you to check out this weekend with Quest 3 visual updates. Let me know in the comments. What are your thoughts? Is there one of these that you would like to play more than the others? Maybe one's your favorite and you've played all of them? Let us all know down below. And if there's a favorite visual update for a Quest 3 game that you have been playing, let us all know that down below as well. I'd love to check them out. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click on the link down below if you want some Bones Coffee. My affiliate link is down below. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that more people see it and subscribe for more videos. As always, happy questing.